Hi friends. Um Big day today. Um well, I took tomorrow off, and at the recommendation of my therapist, I took Monday off too. I reached out to the county clerk yesterday, remember? And I reached out a couple times because just no one's answering questions. Um and the divorce is finalized. I confirmed it. I sent it to my brother, and I read what they told me to my therapist, and it's done. It was signed September 24th. Um, so when you file, sorry, Ethel was doing something. But when you file jointly, uncontested, waive a hearing, it gets done really fast. And I don't know, it's just kind of hard to process. I was really looking forward to this, but the ups and downs of it all, and it's just like sitting in like therapy was a hard one today, and we went almost half an hour long. Because she's like, well, how does it make you feel? And I'm like, sad. You know, in the end, I know it's like what's best. And I know it wasn't like a healthy relationship. It wasn't good. I should have left a long time ago. But still, it was almost half my life. Yeah, so like the reality of it is just I haven't told him yet. Uh yeah. My niece coincidentally also has tomorrow and Monday off. So I asked her if she wanted to go to the jewelry store with me. Um to see what it looks like to sell my ring. My therapist is like, "Are you sure? Sometimes you do things uh people will do things rashly and then regret it." I'm like, "No, I don't want to look at it. Nope. I don't want it." you know? Once I took it off and I put it in a drawer, and I have not looked at it or touched it since. I don't want it. So, gonna do that. Gonna pick up a couple of certified copies of the divorce decree. Because I guess for some things, like, you need that and, like, the actual marriage certificate. So she said, don't burn the certified marriage certificate. Keep that. She like, make a copy of it and you can burn that. And she said, you should have a party next weekend. Plan a party. Have a little divorce party, a freedom party. So, okay. Yeah. Hit me a little harder than I thought it would, I think. So, yeah, just kind of been blasting music with my headphones, and I had to do billing for his business today. I still have a vested interest in that till the end of the year. So, at least that's done for the month till November. So, yeah. So tomorrow we're going to go, because I am on the title for his truck, so we're going to go sign it and to remove me off the title. I also asked if we could, like, on the way there, if we can drop my car off to have snow tires put on. And he said, yeah, that should be fine, so that's good. We actually have a winter storm warning coming into next week, so we'll do that. Then his mom's going to be here on Saturday, and I talked with my therapist about it, and I'm like, I don't want her in my house. you know? And she completely agreed. She's like, she doesn't need to be in your house. All his stuff can be in the garage. Like, this is your house now. He has no say on what happens. He shouldn't be there without your say. And she agreed, like me or Minnie should be here to, like, when he's moving out to watch everything. And so that made me feel like I'm not being irrational, you know? I'm just like, and I explained some of the stuff about his mom, and she's like, so we know where the narcissism stems from. I'm like, yeah. So that, like, I know, and it's going to turn into a thing, but the divorce is finalized. This is my house. He signed a lease. I get to say who comes in my house. And my mom changed the appointment with the locksmith, and locks will be changed on Monday. And I can change the code for the garage. And that's that. So, it's going to be a rough weekend. Yeah. But, I don't know. It is what it is. I'm divorced. In therapy today, she's, we were talking about my siblings and all these things. She's like, you're all young. You're young. I'm like, I don't feel young. I feel old. And she's like, what? Like, physically, mentally, being divorced? I'm like, all of it. I feel old. Old and sad. And angry. Earlier, listening to music and working on the building, I'm like, I just want to scream. I just, Yeah, and then, I text my boss, hey, the recommendation of my therapist, is it okay if I take Monday off? And I'm like, these next couple weeks are going to probably be, about as hard as the first couple weeks. And then we'll be on the road to healing. So, I'm really surprised at, like, how emotional I am. But, like, also I'm not, like, it's just a lot. Big changes. Everything I thought my life was going to be. So, anyways, I have lots to get done the next few days, and started going through my desk last night some finally, and sorting out some of his documents, and yeah. But, like, everyone was excited. I texted my niece and my brother, and I called my mom, and they were all really excited. My niece was like, oh my god, is that just, like, such a huge weight off your shoulders? And I'm like, it's kind of, a mixed bag of emotions right now. She's like, do you want me to stop by after work? No, it's okay. I really don't, other than my now ex-husband and my therapist, I don't let people see me cry. Apparently on here. So, I really kind of thought when I found out it was finalized, I'd be like, oh my god, yay! divorced. But it kind of just hits you like a ton of bricks. I know in like a few days I'll be better and I'll be happier and ready to move on. So I'm not sure what else to say now. It's just it's gonna be a hard couple days. So thanks for being here. I'll be back. I don't know, maybe tomorrow. I'll let you know how Cell in the Ring goes. And then how this weekend goes. And then we can figure out what the rest of this journey has in store for me. Okay. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.